down. This is Lamar Miller. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 71 yards. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
That is into the hands of Perriman. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, 49ers nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
San Francisco.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. But it'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ball carrier.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Taking a shot for Samuel, and he fires one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That was Nick Bosa, Defensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, shooting in to make the play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run with Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they got
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 30.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the 50, it's Darnold. Incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
Akello Witherspoon.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners, nothing.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
26.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's a gain of 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk there to make the grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with?
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
San Francisco.
Mostert, Jackson, options out left. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
now they hand off to Coleman. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Jackson on the keeper.
This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There's no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
41-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. This is Mostert. Jackson, option right. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Patrick Onwuasor on the tackle. A gain of 4. Brings up
now on 2nd and 16. Jackson. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Sacked.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashawn Perriman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And that makes makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. Makes the score Jets 14, 49ers 10. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 9 at the 28.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Darnold. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Sam Darnold.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Darnold now to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked on by a Keller Witherspoon. And a super return as he gets this all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
By the 49ers.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
49er ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Play action. It's Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Let's go.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 16-yard line.
Off the bootleg, Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Oh, good move. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Darnold from the gun. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Darnold to throw again. And Walker with it over the middle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Delaney Walker. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
The 49ers will
Tevin Coleman, 66 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The return man, Ty Johnson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Today's final score, Niners 25.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still